Hey everyone, it's Mariah and welcome back to my channel. So first off, I just want to say I'm sorry I have been so gone for the past few weeks. I ended school for my fall semester. I went back home and I was just working and then holidays and then my boyfriend came home. So I was really spending a lot of time away from social media, for making YouTube videos and just spending time with family and relaxing. But now I'm back at school and I'm ready to go. It is my first video of the new year, so I want to say Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a great holiday season, and today's video is so exciting. I'm so excited to start off the year with my very first video being a Fenty Beauty related video. I love Fenty Beauty. Put my hair up because it's really crazy. Fenty Beauty just launched 8 shades. I believe it's 8 shades of setting powder. But not only did they release setting powders, they also released 50 concealers and they also extended their foundation line shade range. So today's video is going to be an in-depth review, first impressions of this new Fenty Beauty concealer. So I'm just going to read a little bit that is on the website about the concealer just so you guys have more of a background, even though I'm pretty sure you guys know all about it by now with everyone posting about it and all the reviews coming out. So it's called the Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Concealer. It is said to be a creamy, long-wear, crease-proof liquid concealer that delivers light as air, medium to full coverage in a groundbreaking range of 50 easy-to-shop, soft matte shades. What I love about the website is you can click on this chart that'll show you, depending on your foundation shade that you are for Fenty Beauty's foundation, it gives you the 3 corresponding concealers that might work for you. I'll insert a picture here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So this became very helpful for me for when I went into Sephora, because no offense, a lot of the times the workers there aren't as educated as they should be, or maybe they're just being lazy. So I took it upon myself to look at this chart and to decide what I should be looking for. Now in the foundation, I am in the shade 220. To be honest, I think this is my summer shade, so it's going to be a little too tan for me, but I'm going to use it today for this video because it is a Fenty Beauty related video. Bought the shade 210. I swatched it in the store. It looks great, but I have not actually tried it under my eyes. Now, I love when brands come out with concealers just because, as you can tell, I have the worst dark circles in a lifetime. They are hereditary. It has nothing to do with sleep. So these things are so difficult to cover up and get rid of. So finding a concealer that can cover up my dark circles and not show it at all through my foundation or my face makeup is so difficult to come by. I'm really excited about this concealer and I really hope it works. So if you guys want to see how I use this concealer, how it applies, my thoughts and first impressions, then just keep on watching. So this is the packaging. It is gorgeous, typical Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Concealer. It is gorgeous. I'm just going to open it up. By the way, before I show it, I want to tell you guys that it is 0.27 fluid ounces of product in this container. Just to give you guys a comparison, another world famous concealer is the Tarte Shape Tape, and this one has 0.3381 fluid ounces. So this one just has a little bit more than this one. To be honest, that doesn't matter to me. What matters is how the concealer works. The packaging, it is literally a miniature version of the foundations, which I love. I love this packaging. I think it looks very cohesive. It's very simple, basic, and it's really gorgeous. I'm going to start by applying my foundation, doing my base. So first I'm going to start off with my VDL Lumalayer Primer Fresh Primer. I use this primer a lot. I know it works well. Unfortunately, I don't have the Fenty Beauty primer, so I can't tell you guys how that one works. Ignore my cystic pimples happening right here. I have like 2 of them right next to each other. It's the weirdest thing ever. Alright, so like I said, if this is too tan for me, I'm so sorry. This is my summer shade. Now this foundation is very liquidy, so be careful. And I'm just gonna start. I'm just using my Beauty Blender sponge. Well, it's not by Beauty Blender, it's just a sponge, but this one is by Real Techniques. So I'm just using a sponge to apply my foundation. This foundation does dry down really fast, like everyone says, so you have to work quickly. That's why I don't put it on my face. I put it on the back of my hand and then dip into it and apply it. Just because if I put it right on my face, it's going to start to dry down right away. and I have to blend quickly, and then it becomes a whole project and a half. Here we go. My foundation is all settled in. Now I'm going to take my concealer. Like I said again, this is in the shade 210. Now the applicator is a paddle applicator, as you can see. It does pick up a lot of product just even looking at this. So I feel like one dip was all I needed because it looks like it's going to cover pretty much my whole under eye. Now I'm going to be taking the same sponge and I'm just going to start blending it in. Okay, so that blended very, very easily. I have no complaints about the blendability so far. It didn't dry very fast. I wouldn't say it's completely full coverage. It's definitely very buildable. It covered up a majority of my under eye dark circles, but you can still see a little bit right here, which is fine. I'm used to concealers being that way. To be honest, I've never met a concealer that completely covers it in one shot, not even Tarte Shape Tape. So that's fine to me. It's not really a big deal. I can just see doing one more coat and then it being fine. So I'm going to blend out the other side now. It didn't dry down, which is really great. Unlike the foundation just dries down immediately. Sorry for all the noises. That's just what happens when you live in New York City. The foundation dries down immediately and it's really hard to blend. So that's living in New York City for you. So like I was saying, the foundation, once you put it down, it starts to dry very quickly and you have to kind of blend it fast. This doesn't do that. I don't feel like I feel rushed to start blending it. It didn't dry down right away, so you definitely have some time to work with it. It blends in very well, like I said already. And to be honest, this shade that I picked out for myself isn't very brightening. It's not like really, really brightening. This shade actually was meant to cover dark circles that it said on the chart. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna need one more layer of it and then we'll see how it goes. Focus it here in my inner corner because that's where I really, really need it. And on the other side as well. Yeah, so I mean, it's looking good. I'm going to set it now. I didn't get the new Fenty Beauty setting powder, but I am going to be setting it with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder so we can see how well this works together. Just taking some on my sponge, looking up so I really get those creases out. Okay, so this is the concealer set in place with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Looking at it, it looks really good. My under eyes look so smooth. I mean, obviously, like I know this powder is great. I use this powder all the time, so I know that that powder works very well. It's just a matter of fact if the concealer works well. So far, I like it. What do you guys think? Do you think my dark circles are covered well? Do you think, no, you can still see your dark circles? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to go finish the rest of my face off camera, and I'm going to come back and then give some more impressions, and then I'm going to do some check-ins throughout the rest of the night to see how well the concealer holds up. Okay guys, so I just finished my full face of makeup. I'm just going to tell you guys my opinions so far on this concealer. So far, I think it is flawless. It looks amazing. To me, it looks like it's really, really covering my dark circles. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think it's really covering my dark circles good? Because I think it's doing a pretty darn good job of covering my dark circles, and it's hard to come by concealers that can do that. So I'm really impressed with that. I really like it. The formula of it was very creamy. It was very easy to apply, and the one thing that I love about it is that you can just dip one time and have enough for both sides for one layer. So that was really great. It's definitely very buildable. At first it was giving me a medium coverage, and then when I put the second layer on top, it was completely full coverage. It is very blendable, so I blended it very easily. It didn't dry down. It was very, very creamy. It had almost like a whipped texture to it, so I love that. I applied my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder right on top, and I have no issues with it. It is kind of laying on top of some texture I have right here, and it didn't fully press in, but that's only on this side. This side looks amazing. So there's just some texture issue right there, and it's clinging to it just a little bit. It's not very noticeable, and to me, it's not that big of a deal. I've seen way worse, and for all the other pros to it, that doesn't bother me at all. It's one little con. So to be honest, so far it's looking great. I know a lot of people are having problems with creasing. I get a little bit of creasing sometimes. I'm not having any right now. I'm not having any creasing issues right now, but I'm going to keep doing a few check-ins throughout the night just so you guys can see what's happening and if it does crease. So right now it's 7:32 at night. I'll check in a few hours and let you guys know how this concealer is holding up. Alright, party people, it is now 11:51, about to be midnight, and I am exhausted. I am dying to take my makeup off and lay in bed. So it is time for me to do my check-in and final thoughts and share with you guys what I think of the new Fenty Beauty concealer. So to be honest, it looks really good still. It looks like I literally just applied it and it's been a few hours. So based on that, I really like this concealer so far. It's only $26, which is a lot, but it could be worse, you know? And to be honest, I think this is going to last a very long time because one dip and I was able to do both sides of my eyes. Like, it was just enough. It was very creamy, very blendable. It was overall amazing. I highly recommend this concealer. I think it's really great. It's a little bit life-changing, and it definitely does my dark circles some justice, and it really does help them out. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this review. I hope you guys found this very helpful. Let me know down below, what do you think of it? You know, do you think it covers my dark circles? Have you tried it out yet? What do you think? Definitely let me know. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below so you guys will be notified every single time I post a new video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!